Hello and welcome. Today's video is going to be slightly different. Today's video is going to be a commentary, a Bed Wars commentary. I know, very original. And quite ironically, that links to the video which I want to go into and dive into today. Because I want to talk about YouTube, and I want to talk more specifically about the main channel. If you don't know, this is not my main channel. This channel has 3,500 something subscribers, I think, as of right now. And I'm just saying that because, but anyways, I want to talk about YouTube. More specifically, the main channel. The main channel with, slightly more subscribers than this one. But I'm not here to talk about my subscriber count. Sadly, I could talk about that all day. But I'm here to talk about the main channel, and more specifically, ideas on the main channel. Because I'm kind of concerned with my content on the main channel. Hold on a moment. Okay, here we go. He does not see me. This is... Hold on, I'm gonna avoid right here. This is way too... He's going fast. He's going fast. This man's like Sonic. Is he gonna make it? Oh my god, he's making it. He's making it. He's still making it. He's unstoppable. This guy is like an unstoppable force. He's a force of nature. I'm like, no way. Oh my... So as I was saying, basically, there are like two different problems which I have with the main channel at the moment. That being the content and the ideas. And second of all, the quality of the videos, which is another thing which I really want to get into. But first of all, the ideas, the main channel ideas. Now, it's no secret that basically all Hypixel content, apart from keyboard and mouse sounds, isn't very transformative. And if you noticed, Guiny, why do you think that keyboard and mouse sounds is transformative? Well, let me explain. The thing with keyboard and mouse sounds is that it doesn't need to be creative, because people are just coming for ASMR content in that sort of sense. It satisfies that audience, right? People aren't looking for a Mr. Beast level video when it's just keyboard and mouse sounds, obviously. And it's the same with commentary. They aren't looking, they're looking to be entertained, but like, they're not looking for like a crazy idea, right? That's what I'm trying to explain. And here's the thing, right? Hypixel, obviously, if you want to become like a Hypixel YouTuber, there's like this thing which you will have to do. And that is, you can't just upload Bed Wars gameplay episode 1 and expect it to get a lot of views. You need to have like ideas that diversify your content in a sense. For an example, Fizzy is a really good example. Fizzy is a mastermind. Look out for Fizzy, and also Wally Bear, because he doesn't really rely on, like, he just does, like, Wally Bear is inhumane. Like, seriously, he is insane. I don't know how he does it. But going back to Fizzy, I really hate to use Fizzy, because I don't want to, like, make him feel weird, but basically, he has a series, Bed Wars Butt. And obviously there's Minecraft Butt, which is like another, like, entire, like, genre of videos, I suppose. Bed Wars Butt. Bed Wars Butt is like a series, I would say, which he has, or like a content kind of path which he has on his channel, which basically he uploads content like Bed Wars, but if I die, my keyboard gets smaller. And that's like the biggest example I can think of. And obviously other YouTubers have done very similar ideas because it works. His videos often pull in a lot of views, and that's because they're entertaining, and it's not just Bed Wars, it's adding something, and that's what you have to do as a Hypixel YouTuber. Problem is that a lot of people get mad at Hypixel, because, for one, the game modes Hypixel has, they don't, if you haven't noticed, they don't really... I'm gonna die here. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I couldn't really... And the problem with, like, Hypixel is that YouTubers and players, they get mad that Hypixel does not update their game modes that much. And you might have realized this yourself, like, Hypixel does not really update their game modes that much, unless you're Skyblock and a Skyblock player. But even then, like, I see on Skyblock, on the Skyblock subreddit, they get mad that Hypixel hasn't done a new update. I don't play Skyblock, so I don't know what it's like. People get mad at Hypixel, and that's what I disagree with. Because even if they were... Oh my goodness. Okay, that's not good. But even if Hypixel were to, like, release new updates to, like, Skywars, which I don't think has seen an update in 480 days, it would keep content fresh for a while, but then it would just return to normal again. And obviously, you can't add updates as a server to a game mode that could potentially kill the game mode, because that would be counterproductive as well for YouTubers and the server. Oh my goodness, this guy is really trying to kill me. Okay. Oh no, it's game over. And essentially, I think it's alright that Hypixel doesn't do an update all the time, because one, people may disagree with an update. I know for a fact that there's been a lot of nerfs, especially in Skywars with kits and that kind of stuff, especially Skywars Duel. But there's a lot of like issues when it comes to updating a game mode that is necessarily, in a sense, complete. That's the problem. Bedwars is a game mode that is not incomplete. It works just the way is intended, and people know how to play the game, and it all makes sense, and it doesn't necessarily need updating. And the problem is that if it does get updated, there can be issues with that. Like, people will not like the update, and that's the problem Hypixel has to face. And that's why I disagree when people get mad about like Hypixel not being updated, because I used to be one of those people, and I still am to a sense, because I feel like 480 days without an update is a little bit too far. I feel like that's kind of pushing it. There should be at least one small content update. The main problem though with like Hypixel content is that it's painfully hard to come up with ideas. I might have already touched on this, so I don't want to go on it too much. But like Hypixel ideas, they're hard. They're so hard to come by. And if you're a Hypixel YouTuber, obviously you'll know that. It's not easy to have good ideas. Now, talking about my editing, I think I also mentioned this, but I don't think my editing is that bad. But it takes a long time to edit a video. Roughly, I spend 1.5 to 2 weeks now editing a video. As much as I love editing, I need to get a video out, and I need it to do well, and I need to, you know, make ad revenue, because that's kind of how I don't end up homeless on the streets. Thing is I like editing, but it's become like way too much. My expectations of what makes a good video have become way too large, and that's kind of what my problem is to do with like that side of content as well. The production side of content is that my ideas are kind of quite restricted by Hypixel. And that's why, and that's why people leave Hypixel to like pursue different ideas. I don't know where I'm going. And to pursue like more generalized Minecraft videos and stuff like that. My problem, I would say my biggest problem right now is the actual production of my video. My upload schedule, if you don't know, I used to upload daily a long time ago. Back when I did Ranked Skywars, I used to upload daily because back then, the main difference from now, from when I used to do Ranked Skywars and upload daily, is that I spend a lot more time editing videos now than I used to. And that's a problem. And obviously there's a lot of things I can do about this, and I feel like I might have to hire editors, so that's something which I'm considering for the main channel. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna go about fixing the editing problem. But like also as well, I gotta make sure, because as a YouTuber, you're like dead specific about how you want things as well. And that's also like a problem I'm facing. Now going, oh my. So definitely out of my list of problems, I feel like editing is probably the easiest to fix. But like, I don't want to, the thing is, production quality is very important to me, because obviously, now here's the uplifting part of the video. I want to talk about some of my upcoming ideas to do with the Guiny channel. So for the longest time, I've been really inspired by MrBeast, which honestly, if you're a YouTuber, you'll understand what I mean by that. I think we're all, to an extent, inspired by MrBeast, or at least the YouTubers who want to take like YouTube serious, like MrBeast does, because I don't think I even have to explain, he's just insane. He gave away a ton of money to a homeless person, and he's now trying to clean the ocean with like YouTube, which is just, by the way, shout out to Team C's. All of that is just really inspiring for me, at least, because I like to be inspired and stuff. I go nuts and stuff. I go positively bonkers. But on a serious matter, I've been like, I think he's really cool. I think he's generally really cool. His ideas are always like really good as well, and that's kind of inspired me to want to put a lot more effort and a lot more like my idea process as well, because his ideas alone are just completely insane. Like, they're so good. And I had this idea that I could do a contest, like a texture pack contest, where essentially the premise of the video is essentially there's going to be a contest in which like you can basically premise of the video is essentially you submit texture packs, fan-made texture packs, and based on how dumb they are, the dumbest texture pack wins $1,000. Not even joking. I'm not rich, but I'm really excited to release that video. It's gonna take a lot of planning as well, because if I'm gonna give away $1,000, OBS, my recording software, better be working. The problem with my current content is that I spend a long time producing the videos, right? And the thing is that my ideas haven't really changed. In my opinion, they're still very B tier. I know I could be doing a lot better, and I feel like I have the potential to do a lot better YouTube wise, and that's kind of what's been annoying me as well. And also just like the limits of Hypixel content, like I've mentioned, and also the limits of like how engaging Hypixel content is compared to like other content on YouTube. But I have a lot of really cool upcoming ideas, and I really want to show you guys those ideas. Anything which involves giving away a grand or $1,000 is gonna obviously take a lot of planning. The thing is I'm not rich. I'm not loaded. I know, not exactly the popular belief. People think I'm absolutely loaded, or they just think that YouTubers are loaded. I am not. Hell no, man. My bank account be looking empty, my guy. And like I said, I'm also really paranoid if I'm giving away $1,000. What if OBS, my recording software, crashes? Or what if something goes wrong? Because there's no retaking that. RIP. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed, subscribe, and goodbye.